In my last video, I mentioned briefly about how I had an announcement that I've been meaning to um, talk about for a long time, and I think I've waited until now to talk about it because I just wanted to get through the first week of this course. I think until the very end, I just didn't want to like get my hopes up. I had past experience, negative experience of where I didn't last for more than I want to say like 2 weeks or a month before I dropped out of those college programs. And um I made this decision to take on this course back in July, and um, I think I feel like I didn't really say anything for all of August. Um, it was around like late July when I made this decision. I think I just really wanted to focus on just doing song covers and also just having fun with it, you know, not having to think about, what's waiting for me. And um, honestly, um, even up until the last minute, I'm like recording this, I still can't really picture myself saying all of this. I mean, I know I have been expecting this for maybe 1.5 months now, but I think it will never come to a point where like I feel okay or just comfortable to bring myself to talk about some of these things. Um, I think something I wanted to point out was that I've tried many things over the years, and um, I think one of the challenges I had at the time was um, this desire or just like wanting something to stay the same in my life, and I felt like I could do that with the novel I was writing, which was a memoir, and I felt like at the same time I could possibly, have a career as an author through it. So for me, the idea of being able to move on while also, you know, um, addressing some of my past experiences, it just made it easier for me to, um, I guess, dive head and first into a different chapter or, what I want to do with my life. And, um, the thing I realized in all of this is that I have never really put everything on the line for something before. I've always been kind of just scared of doing that. And and I guess I've been in this a gray area in my life for just many years, and honestly, even now, I still think that I never really, you know, saw myself getting out of it. And um, the thing was that I had many things in my life that I felt like I found like meaning in, and that was enough for me. Like it wasn't like I didn't make this decision because I wasn't happy with my life. I just, you know, felt like um I'm not sure how to describe this feeling, but you know how like sometimes when you're hurt by something for a long time, you become kind of numb to it, and at the same time eventually like you forget like how much that thing like hurt you, and you end up just throwing yourself at the same situation all over again. I think um that's what I was thinking when I initially, made this huge decision. And I think one of the important things is that in terms of like how did I like why did I decide on this? I feel like I would be lying if I said the reason that convinced me to carry this out was like um this, wanting things to change. I mean, I've wanted that for years. So, if I said that that was my reason, I think that's not entirely true. Um, and instead, I think it's just me wanting to, like, this whole career as an author. I feel like it would be, a way to remember, like, a lot of what happened in the last few years. And um, I think it will offer me some peace. And, it's really like personal thing to share your own story. And obviously a lot of these memories aren't good memories, but I also realized that I couldn't really throw any of it away either. It was one of those things that like stuck with you like that. Um, so I basically made the decision to stay instead of like quitting YouTube. Um, I mean, if you allow me to continue, I would love to continue to work on song covers. And um, I mean, for all this, I think I realized that this is just something that I didn't really want to give up on. I mean, there's been many attempts where I would add YouTube, to my new list or timetable, and then I would take it out and then I would put it back in. Like, I just really didn't want to part with it, but honestly, to be honest with you, I haven't had a chance to, have this chance to just sit down and, do this right now, until like this weekend. Like today's Saturday, well, past midnight anyway, and, um, I do have a song choice in mind, but, you know, I feel like if I do end up like uploading again, it will be at least until next weekend. But I don't know what it looks like right now. I think um the thing that I just want to focus on is that if I am able to continue to do what I love, like, I know it's going to really affect me, but I feel like posting once a month is better than just, quitting all of it. Just, I need to hold on to this right now. And, I want to finish off by saying that in the meantime, I will still be around to show my support, visit your channels and be up to date with your latest videos. But for now, I won't be posting as much in terms of videos. And yeah, that's basically what I came to say. And I'm glad I had this chance to share with you this new chapter in my life. And I personally feel like I don't understand all of it, but I'm glad, I can share some of this with you.